BWOne here from BWOne, and I want to give you a Galaxy tip in this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about camera tips for the Samsung Galaxy S5. Let's jump right into it here. So we have a cool 16 megapixel camera here on the Samsung Galaxy S5. Now we have done tips on other Galaxy S phones as well too. We've done it for the S2, S3, and S4. We're gonna have a link to the playlist so you can check that out. So if you have one of those phones, you want to see how to take better pictures with the cameras on there, you can definitely check that. You can definitely check out those videos there. Let's go ahead and slide something in here. Let's slide this nice little Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds case here. Now let's take a look at our interface here. Now basically it's a much more simplified interface with pretty much most of the settings kind of hidden and buried into the menu, but this is basically what you get here. You have your here at the top, you have your camera switch to go between the front and rear facing cameras. So if I hit that button, it'll open up actually beauty face as well too. Helps you take selfies a little bit better there. So you can see there, brings it up. You have the beauty face mode automatically turning on when you switch around. And you can take better front facing camera. Some front facing pictures with your camera that are in 1920 by 1080, but they're 2 megapixels. Also, you can record in full HD in the front facing camera as well too. And let's actually bring that back around to the main shooter that you're going to be using, which is the 16 megapixel shooter here on the back. Now you have selective focus, which I'm gonna get to in a second. You have your HDR mode, your settings. Here on the side, you have your one tap here to actually take the picture, where you can navigate your modes. Down here, you have your gallery you can quickly access, and you have your camera here, right here on the side to record in 4K. Also here at the top, you have a little icon lets you know if you have voice capture on, so it can actually take a picture with you just using a voice command, which will show you that too. So let's go down here at the bottom, dig through the settings menu, show you some of the settings that you can use, you can customize around. Now, what's disappointing is that they actually kind of bury this. It's kind of very, very cluttered in a way, but you can bring some things around. Let's say you want to bring and manage the picture size. You can add that as an icon. You can add UHD. You're limited to 3 now, which is disappointing. It used to give you a little bit more than that to sort of navigate around. You can add location tags. You can choose to review your pics. You have a remote viewfinder. White balance exposure. Another thing I would suggest really using is guidelines. Guidelines allows you to line up the picture a lot better. We'll actually swap that out. I should bring this back over to here. And I should bring guidelines over there so I can show you that what that's all about here. Yeah, your voice controls. You can turn your flash on and off if you want to. Most of the time I recommend turning it off unless you absolutely need it. Don't really need it most of the time when you're taking pictures. You have audio zoom turned on, selective focus, which we have the icon there for that. We're going to show you how that works. Burst picture stabilization, so we can turn that on if we want to. Brightening pictures, it will automatically detect. Basically helps you take photos a little bit better there. You have face detection as well too. I think you guys kind of get the idea. The settings are right there and there's a lot buried within there. Now what I like to use here is the grids. Now the grid allows you to pretty much line up the photo exactly as the way you want it to. So let's say we want to get that Z as the main focus here in the center in the Legend of Zelda. So let's bring that. When you tap on the screen, it's going to allow you to focus. You can actually set in the settings to tap to take the picture if you want to, but you want to zoom in focus there. You can actually hold on the button as well too. Right here, let it go, boom, captures the photo, and it captures it very, very quickly. You can tap, you can actually tap again like that, really easy. Take that, you can actually turn on burst mode too, which will allow you to hold that down and take a succession of pictures at the same time if you want to do it that way to try and get the best shot. That's great for using it for like action photos and such, and things that are sort of in motion. Now let's turn on HDR. That allows you to take better pictures in different lighting conditions. It's kind of the best way to sort of describe it in a basic way. You can take a snap picture. It's really easy to turn that on and off. Now the other mode here, selective focus. Now this is an interesting mode. This basically allows you to take something close and sort of have 2 different focuses. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get this working here. I found it to be really fidgety depending upon what I'm focusing on. Let's see if I can get it to work. I don't know. I don't know if this is actually going to work here with it. It's probably a very bad example. I do have photos of this already and working, so yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's see if I can take 2 different photos here. Let's see if I can take a close-up here and this, and then Super Mario in the corner. Not sure if this is gonna work either, but we'll try it. Now that didn't work here. I found that to be very, very finicky depending on what it is. You really do got to follow the directions exactly. I'm not doing a good job of it here in this photo. But basically when you take that, it'll allow you to change the focus around, which I'll show you when we head over to the gallery mode, which is a big part of the camera as well too. Now, so let's see here. Now we do have the 4K video recording. So really you just have to tap on it, which I'm kind of annoyed by. You just tap on it and it automatically starts recording here with it. And you're limited to 5 minutes in 4K resolution, which is what I have it currently on. You can change that to 1920 by 1080 to get a little bit longer. But if you want to record 4K, it does just like that. You can see, you're gonna see here on the corner, this right here, the 80M and 86M, that is the megabyte size of the video. So let's take a look at how much like 30, maybe 30 seconds of video is going to be on the Galaxy S5 when it comes to 4K recording. You can hit pause there, the pause in the middle if you want to change. Go back and continue. Stop right there. 174 megabytes. That file will be in size. So you might want to, depending on what you're using and how you want to upload it quality, you might want to drop it down to 1080p, save a little bit of file size there if you want to. All right, now let's take off selective focus. You can click that off there. Let's actually use the voice commands. We can just say capture. Boom, just like that. Cheese. And like that, it takes another photo. So actually switch this out, throw some Mario in here actually. Mario has a little cat suit there. Once again, you go capture, capture. And it automatically will focus and such there. So that's pretty cool. Bring up modes here. Now you have auto mode, you have the beauty face mode, shots and more. This allows you to browse various effects. It's basically made for action shots. So you can take a shot there. It's going to record basically a mini video if some action is moving around, which nothing is happening right now. But it'll basically allow us to sort of get some cool different effects here with it. Now with this up, we can choose our best photo within there, and all the other little options that sort of popped up there. But let's actually jump out of this. Actually, let's go back right into this. So shot and more. Let's actually head back into mode. You can check out panorama mode. Basically, it allows you to take a panoramic shot. So you take one shot there, which is very blurry. You can just kind of record to the side there. It's not great, but you kind of get the idea. You can make a nice panorama shot there, which is pretty cool for catching like landscape, a nice wide landscape view. Cool for like if you want to use it for computer background or something. That's really nice. So let's hit mode here, hit virtual tour. This basically allows you to create a virtual tour. I think I showed that in our Galaxy S5 review. You can check out sort of how that looks. I'll actually do that when we head over to the gallery, and you can basically take a virtual tour around and kind of make one of yourself. It's really good if you want to make tours of a dorm room, a kitchen, or maybe some, an apartment or some type of example of something that somebody physically can't be there, and you can send them this video so they can kind of get an idea. Let's head back. All right, I think I logged out of the camera. Sorry about that, guys. Let's jump right back in here. Let's hit into mode. We have virtual tour. We have dual camera, which allows you to take advantage of both the front and rear facing camera at the same time. Similar to what we've seen in the S4. You can change the size here of it as well if you want. And you should be able to hit the little arrow here and change what that second camera box looks like there. All right. All sorts of cool goodies there. Let's go ahead and hit mode. I keep hitting back up. Let's go back one more here. Let's go into another mode here. Then you have the download. Now download allows you to download other modes. So because you used to have some of these packed in, but now they allowed you to sort of download different ones. You want to add animated photo, surround shot, sport shot, sound and shot, and sequence shot if you want to use those. Developers can make more if they want to, so you can download them and add them to your camera here. So it's nice that they kind of put them and stash them away within there. So let's get out of this mode here. Let's actually jump into the gallery, which is a very, very important part of the true S5 experience, especially with the video camera here. Let's actually do a different photo. Let's actually use this photo here. Now, bring it out. I'm gonna tap on here. I'm gonna hit this little edit button here at the top. And now we're gonna go into the S5's gallery mode. And this gives you a lot of options to use to make your pictures look a whole lot better. So let's see here, for example, we wanna change, we wanna make an adjustment. We wanna rotate or crop or resize. We can resize the photo if we want to. And to make it bigger or smaller to total image there. If we don't wanna do that. Let's say we wanna crop. We can create a certain section of the photo we want to keep. Let's say we just want to keep just this section here. Let's drag that out. Hit done. Now we're just using that. Let's say we want to change the tone there. You can see you have your different tone options to choose from: saturation, red, green, blues, temperatures, hues, and you can swipe to left or right to adjust the temperature levels. And so you can see if I want to go a little higher, a little lower. You can see the before and after. You can see what it looks like before. All right, there, we'll leave that actually. Bring that back. Oh, hit done here. Let's save that. Let's take a look at some of the effects we can add. So you can add some different effects. Stardust, light streak. Oh, that's pretty cool. We'll leave that as a light streak. You have sharpen, turquoise, a ton of them here. You can kind of use differently. All right, and we can still change the effect of light streak. We can have it a little bit higher, a little bit lower, depending upon how we want the effect to look. And we can see what it looks like before and after there. All right, hit done. Then we take a look here at portrait. This allows you to adjust things: autofocus, airbrush, brighten face, remove red eye. We don't have any faces in this photo. You have decoration. This allows you to add labels, stickers, those little fun little stickers. We can add a little crown if we want to. Put it somewhere here in the middle. And all sorts of goodies and stuff like that. Similar stuff that you had in the gallery before. But the nice thing is that they organized it here a whole lot better. Made it easier. There's actually an auto enhance button, so if we actually hit that, it'll actually enhance the photo for us as well too. So through some sort of auto configuration there. Hit save. You can save as a high quality or good quality. Let's save this as a high quality photo. Boom, image state saved in the studio folder, and you still have your original folder, original photo here, still in the background, so you can do whatever you need to do with that. Really simple, really easy there. So let's go check out another thing here in the gallery. Let's check out when you actually take a selective focus photo, what you can do. When you see a little icon, I tap there, you can change the focus, so you can go from far to near, and it does it all on the fly. And you can change the pan as well too, and you can just choose which one you want. Let's say we want near there, we hit done. Right on the phone, focus is automatically done there. And let's check out one more thing. Let's actually, if we can, go check out the virtual tour, which is pretty cool. Let's just give you some examples of sort of how these all work. If I could find the virtual tour, I might rotate around to find, let me actually rotate this around here to find it. It's really cool to be able to do. I thought that was really neat, a different way to kind of take advantage of sort of the panorama, 3D, and virtual tour views. So this is a virtual tour. You see how I kind of went around the park here, and you can see a little navigation, and you can see, so I walk around here and stitches everything together basically in one little photo and video basically all together. It's not super accurate, but it's pretty decent, and if you really take your time with it, you can really get some really cool virtual tours out of it. I kind of took a tour around. You can see where the map is. You can zoom in where it is, what angle. If you tap, you can look left to right if you need to get different vantage points. Keep playing here to kind of go around. Pretty cool. So that's pretty much it there with that. So that is the Galaxy S5 sort of camera tips there. If you've seen the S2, S3, S4, you're very, very familiar with a lot of these modes here. A lot of these things are already kind of there. And what they've kind of done is really simplify things down. They stuffed a lot of things in the auto mode to make it a lot easier. And the settings is pretty much a gigantic grid of anything you need to absolutely choose or add on to here as you want to. So hopefully this helps you take better Galaxy S5 pictures and video. If you have any questions, be sure to post them in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, be sure to hit a thumbs up, like it. Really helps us out. Share this along if you think someone else can really use these tips as well and make their Galaxy S5 camera pictures look a whole lot better. Also check out our main review of the Galaxy S5. It's pretty cool. We also have some other tips and tricks for the Galaxy devices as well, mainly S4 and S5 right now. You can check that. We have a playlist. You can check all those things out there as well too. I want to thank you for watching this video. This has been camera tips and tricks with the Samsung Galaxy S5. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page, connect with us on all the social networks and on our main website at BWOne.com. The link is in the description. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition. Thanks for watching.